Welcome to Jay and Laura TV. We are Jay and Laura. We're here for your life, your marriage, and your family. We're coming to you from Audio Foundry Studios in beautiful downtown
Alma, Michigan. That's right. We are so excited to be with you this week.
It is beautiful downtown. We kind of say it like it's not, but it is a beautiful
wonderful.
little
This
downtown.
is our hometown. We love it. We wouldn't have stayed here if it wasn't beautiful. Well, we are Jay and Laura, and this is real life. We had a chance to go to LA, Los Angeles. It was wonderful.
It was warm
and
and sunny.
On a Saturday morning at 8 a.m., we're outside in February drinking coffee at the Starbucks.
It was heaven.
Oh, it was great. But the weirdest things happen because we have family all over the country, and we rarely get to see them. In fact, my cousin Tim, I hadn't seen my cousin Tim for 12 years. But this weekend in LA, got to see a bunch of family. My aunt on my mom's side lives in Denver. She was working in Las Vegas, but decided to drive down to see us on Friday night. It was great. We got to celebrate her birthday with her. That was wonderful. Woohoo, Aunt Debbie. And then my Uncle Ron, who's my dad's brother, lives 2 hours away from LA, but he and my cousin Tim, they came down on Saturday. We had this big Mexican
With Tim's
dinner.
girls, he has 5 of them.
Five girls.
Pray for him.
5
girls.
Oh my goodness, Tim, I'm praying for you every day, I have to say. And we had a wonderful time together. It was mediocre Mexican food, but the conversation and the connection.
It was really fun. We haven't seen these girls since they were like, the youngest one was like 2. So it was fun to see how they've grown up and where they're headed, and they're really smart. They're like aerospace
brainiacs.
Engineers and mechanical engineers.
That side of the family got the brains, this side got the funny. What can I say?
Well, hey, we've got a question from one of our Facebook friends, and you can be a Facebook friend too at facebook.com/Jay and Laura LaFoon, and ask us your questions, and we will answer them right here on Jay and Laura TV. But the question this week is this: when I got married, I thought my husband would change for the better. Honey, honey, honey. And you know, this is just typical because most women think that. Men marry their women hoping they will never change. And women marry their man thinking and hoping that he will change.
Here's a hint. We're 8-year-olds who shave.
They will never change.
That's it.
The bulk of who they are will never change. Personality traits.
And that's who you fell in love with, too.
Exactly. So realize that that's who you fell in love with, and why would you want him to change? Now, if there's some things that are dangerous or whatever that need to change, then he gets help and he needs to change. But the bulk of who he is at his core and essence of who he is, it's not going to change. So here's my tip for you.
And define better, okay? Better in whose eyes? Yours? Okay, I get that, but you know what? Look at it from God's eyes. Maybe he is becoming more godly. Maybe he is becoming a better man.
Looking at those positive things every day. But here's my tip for you. Remember that the important part of marriage is accepting those things you would rather change. So you look at your spouse, man or woman, and say, you know what? I wish that they would be this way, but accept it. Look at it in a positive note and realize that that's just what's going to happen. We're not going to do a lot of changing. We may do some growing, but probably not a lot of changing.
So, Marriage in the News, right along those lines. A great article written by Steven Crowder on why men should grow up and get married. Now, he's not cutting men down. He's just saying grow up and get married because there's a lot of benefits. And the first is this: you'll be richer.
Woohoo!
Can I say that again? You'll be richer.
You'll have more money to leave your wife when you die.
There you go. That's basically it. But your lifestyle, your standard of living, it's proven that married men have a higher standard of life, higher standing of living. Secondly, kids. Okay? Can we think about somebody other than ourselves for a change? Kids. Kids who grow up in a home where mom and dad are married have less chance of growing up in poverty. That's a great anti-poverty, lesson is to get married. Thirdly, guess what, guys? Married men have more sex.
I know Jay doesn't believe that, but
I feel sorry for you unmarried men.
Showing that, hey.
Married men have more sex, a lot more sex, okay? And while some married men might be going, there's no way, study after study shows that you will have more sex. Here's another thing. Number 4. You'll be more productive. Actually, the way Crowder put it was, you won't be such a sloth. You'll be more productive because you know you have responsibilities, you have people to take care of, you have a wife, you maybe have kids, and so you won't, be so unproductive, sit around playing Xbox all the time. You'll actually be a productive part of the workforce. There you go. Getting America back on track. And then finally, you won't die sick, alone, and pathetic, okay? Let's just be honest. Nobody wants to die alone. No one on the planet wants to die alone. We want to have someone we can connect with, and marriage is the best way for you and your spouse to connect. 5 great reasons.
Jay's always said we'll die at the same time.
That's right, because she'll be driving the car.
So he won't die alone. Hey, this has been Jay and Laura TV. We're here for your life, your marriage, and your family, and we'll see you next week.
Adios.